If a man has 9 lives, like a cat, I must have used up at least 5 during that hijack.
And what did your wife say when you rang and said that you were alive and not dead?
She was very emotional. She was so happy, overwhelmed with joy. She just said, "You're alive." And I said, "Yes, I'm all in one piece."
When the battle was over, 4 terrorists were dead. 10 of the GIGN were injured. Miraculously, all the remaining hostages were still alive. They'd been held prisoner on the plane for 54 hours. Their liberation had taken just 20 minutes. The Eiffel Tower remains the sparkling symbol of Paris long after the events of Christmas 1994. But much has changed over the years since then. In 1995, the GIA took savage revenge by launching a bombing campaign on the Paris underground. 10 people were killed and hundreds wounded. GIA splinter groups went on to establish sleeper cells in France, Germany, Canada and Britain. And in Algeria, Islamist extremists have given a brutal response to Osama bin Laden's call for global jihad. Their attacks have been carried out under a new banner, Al-Qaeda in North Africa. In a propaganda video in 2007, a young jihadi said he was ready to lay down his life in Osama bin Laden's global war against the infidel. His name, Abdelkaher Belhaj, the little boy who'd embraced jihad at the age of 7. In 1994, the GIA failed to transform a plane into a weapon of mass destruction. 7 years later, Al-Qaeda succeeded.
And to this day, whenever I see those images, I can only see the plane I was on. I can't separate the 2 images in my mind. I just can't see anything else, although I know that it's a 757 and that I'm not on board it. The only image I have in my mind is that of the Airbus with me in it.
Hitting Paris.
Of course, I don't actually see the Twin Towers. I see the Eiffel Tower.
In the next program, Osama bin Laden's declaration of war on the West, the bombing of 2 American embassies, and the FBI's hunt for Al-Qaeda.